Hey everybody, it's Chugga-Conroy. Welcome back to more Miss Jump. Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we got... well, we didn't really get anything. We got further in Great Bay Temple and reversed the water flow, and then found these green pipes that now we can go into, or rather now we can follow, and we've started the water flow into this room. So, this is clearly where we gotta go next. Meow! Can you do any kind of jump besides the dive? Jeez, okay. Anyway, yes, in this episode we're going to be doing just what I said. I want to start off, we are going to turn back into human because apparently Mikau cannot be trusted. Okay. First thing is first, we want to pull out our hook shot, and we see that there is, well, something up there. Well, we can't exactly do anything about that quite yet, so we can see there's a chest in there, and there's also a torch. Let's see if we can get the torch. Okay, nope. Yes! Okay, thank you for making up for my bad aim targeting system. And that is our 10th stray fairy, not bad. So, just 5 more to go. Not much more to go, actually. This dungeon is just about complete. So, if you've been suffering through this dungeon, it's almost over. Even though I think this dungeon's really, really cool. I can understand some people thinking that it's tough, because it kind of is. Now, that's another thing. If you think this dungeon is tough, you are a pansy compared to the Japanese. You wanna know why? See how I freeze this right here? And you see how this platform stops exactly horizontally the way that you need it? Guess what? In the Japanese version, it didn't do that. In the Japanese version, you would have to keep freezing and refreezing that source of water over and over again until you got the timing just right, that the platforms were in the place that you needed them to be, and that flywheel right there was perfectly horizontal so that you would be able to progress. Yes. You had to freeze and unfreeze the water in the Great Bay Temple with good timing in the Japanese version. Simply just freezing it and knowing what to do was not enough. You had to do it with good timing. So yeah, thank the Nintendo of America localization team, because they probably made your childhood a lot less full of self-inflicting pain from playing video games. Okay, unless like you're a kid of today and like you're getting Wiimote wrist, but still. Wiimote wrist is kind of few and far between. Anything over here? You know what? Let's go up there. I get the feeling this is a colossal waste of time, or just a way to get in there. Let's see how many fairies we have, because I believe we should have okay, we do. Okay, so that entire area was a complete waste of time. It's probably just they're like, hey, let's put a completely useless area here so that people will waste time wondering what it's for. And yeah, they succeeded. So, go here, we have scales. As you might notice, there is a barrel down there. So let's put on a Zora mask and let's head on down. I don't think this is going to contain anything though, but it's worth a shot. Come on, down, 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 down. Thank you, down. Okay, sure enough, there was a stray fairy in it. Not bad, okay. You can access this from either side, really. It's just that there's an area that is underneath this scale. Nothing more complicated than that. So, what we gotta do now is actually kind of cool. I like this puzzle a lot. It's kind of tough to figure out the first time, but I still like it. Gotta become human here. And if we look up, you can see that there's already frozen water. Yeah, even though this area is all the same place and would have the same temperature throughout, water is only frozen when it's inconvenient for you, and it's only flowing when it's inconvenient for you. Yeah, it's never one or the other. So you see here that we got some scale-like things that can be weighted down by changing the flow of the water. So that's kind of nice. I don't want to go in there quite yet, I don't think. So let's go over here. And let's do the same to this one. I'll raise us up. I would so laugh if in the cutscene I somehow like fell through the floor, like I was just on the edge of this, so like it came up without me. Go over here. Hit that. This'll raise us up. Raise the roof. And where is, there it is, okay. Here is the green flywheel for this area. So this is green flywheel number 2. We followed the flow of the water, and now we are going to take that flowing water in that pipe, and we're going to watch the pipe. Continue it. Yay, everything's flowing. As Tim would say, you know, we in the bath. Okay, I always wanted to do that. Okay, apparently the Chew did not want me to give an NCS reference. Okay, fine. I'll never do another NCS reference in there. No, he's a collab partner of mine. I guess Bomb Chew just isn't that big of a fan. Okay, I can accept that. So, down here. We drop down here after climbing on the pipe and following the flow of water like we normally would. And what do you know? There is a chest here. Let's go ahead and open that. Yeah! There we go. 13th Stray Fairy. Just 2 more to go. And what was that? I was like ducking while I was going forward. That was really weird. So, I really should not have unfrozen this so quickly. Or unfrozen, defrosted. I don't think unfrozen is even a word. Here. And now, up here. Head through the door, following the green water flow. And sure enough, this area looked familiar. We're back in the room where we got the dungeon map. Let's turn back into Zora. Or Mikau, rather. Down, Mikau. Down, Mikau. I know you're crazy about Lulu, but down, boy. I'll have to get you neutered. No, I'm kidding. I'm a terrible person. So this goes back around and takes us down to the very bottom where there is just a green pipe flowing with water. We follow this green pipe. And up we go. So now, this leads us to the boss door. Now, you can go in this room anytime, but if you don't have all the green water flow done, you cannot go any further because you have to make the green water flow go all the way through. As you see, it's going to start going through that pipe now, and it's going to turn on that water spout, which is needed to get to the boss door. So if we did not do this, we would not be able to actually go inside and face the boss. Now, Stray Fairies. 2 of them remaining. We don't want to quite go in yet. I probably should have done things in a better order. I've been doing that a lot this dungeon for some reason. Let's go down real quick. Now, I think if I have a good shot with the Zora rangs, I can do this. Better idea! Use an arrow, like I am good at using, kind of, even though I'm better at Wind Waker's aiming. I like how I know people that are good at this game's aiming, though, but not good at, you know, Wind Waker's or Twilight Princess's, even though those games actually have good controls with the aiming. And Twilight Princess actually has, like, you know, a target to show you where it is you're aiming. It is right here. Now, you want to be careful if you don't want to, like, go back around again, though, because unfortunately, that Stray Fairy is in the passage that'll take you back to the main area, and if you are impatient like me, you don't want to do that. And what do you know? It is almost the night of the second day. Time sure flies, doesn't it? All fine and good, though, because the only other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to see, now that we found that they guard a different grave on the first night, I wanted to go back to Bikana Graveyard and see if they guarded anything different on the second night and see what we can get through that. So, night of the second day is actually kind of a good time for this to be. So, we got everything. We have 15 Stray Fairies, we have the boss key, the compass, the dungeon map. Everything is good. And that looks really unnatural because they do the same animations there, but they stretch it out, though, so it looks really weird. Oh, well. So, very, very nice. Let's go in to the boss's lair. Resource material from the Shadow Temple. Resource material from the Water Temple. I'm gonna have a hell of a time chopping off this thing's toe. Meet Gyorg, gargantuan masked fish. Gyorg is a pretty simple boss when it comes down to it, because he is stuck in the water, but that does not mean that you cannot be harmed if you are out of the water, because he can do that, and he will hurt you if you are in the water. So your main... Thanks. Love you too. You want to be sure that you are not too close to the edges, but at the same time, if you're not close to the edges, he is tough to harm, because even though you can do this entire fight as a Zora, best thing you're going to want to do is not that. You want to lock onto him, shoot him with an arrow, stun him, turn into Zora, go down there, and come on down, and Electro Shield. Now, you can Electric Shield him pretty much any time, if you so wish. I'm gonna see if I can hit him here. What? Okay, he ate me while I was electric. Hopefully that's sour enough for you. And I can't seem to do anything to him. I've beaten him with just using the Majora mask before, but I can't seem to do that here. So, if you can get good at the Zora jumping out of the water, though, this fight can be really easy, though, getting back onto the land with really, really quick ease. Let's wait for him to ram us. Come on. Yeah, you want to. No, don't actually be good at ramming. I want you to suck at it. No! Wow, look at how much health I have already lost. Good thing I brought in 2 fairies unintentionally. I didn't think I was gonna need this much help. And these are all gonna be arrows, aren't they? Yes, they are. Okay. Okay. So I've hit him 1 time, and I have lost 8 units of health. That's great. Okay, got back on here. You just want to follow the bubbles to find him. This is the rhythm you want to get into. Hop back on with a Zora, dolphin-esque jump, hit him with the shield, and then just repeat. Now, just like Kazooie, his digestive system is linked to his reproductive system, and just like Yoshi as well, I guess. Well, I'm down to 2 hearts, meaning that I think for the first time in the series we are getting that really obnoxious low health sound. Wow. No, come on. No! Wow, he actually helped. I guess he's feeling sorry for me because of how much health I have already lost. No, come on! Not giving me time. What do you mean I did badly on time? And I died as soon as that happened. Look at that face. Okay. Now let's do better. Seriously. That's not doing better at all. Come on. Hit him. Thank you. God, I am not good at this boss. I've had really, really good runs or really, really bad runs. Just like Goat, he can be really erratic because I thought he already ate me there for a second. Or she ate me, or whatever ate me. Probably should use my electric shield there. Is he stunned? Oh my god, he was stunned that whole time and I didn't even know it. And using the lock-on system apparently sucks for this fight, because I'm doing a lot better now that I'm not doing it, and that was seriously all he had left. So ends Gyorg. Alright, we got our 13th heart container. How fitting, considering that I had to use a fairy on this fight. Let's go forth. We seized Gyorg's remains. Now, this is the thing I don't get. Gyorg did not have a mask. It said he was a masked fish, and this is apparently the mask he had on. I thought that was just his face. Like, if it's not a face and just his mask, if it's not like just his face and it's a mask, it blends in really well with the rest of his body, pattern and all. Free the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Gyorg. So, it was this mask that was causing the waters to be polluted, and that was affecting the Great Bay Temple, and thus was the source of Lulu's depression. Oh, and I guess having her children stolen didn't really help either. Hey, listen, we want you to lend us your power. If you just leave things as they are, something terrible will happen to this world. Surely you're the only ones who can stop it. That's what Tail was trying to tell us. Help our friend. I get it. We have to help the last one. Then promise us this. You'll cooperate with us. Now I can continue resting in peace. I too must abide by the laws of ancient times and again merely watch for my deep slumber. But the evil that haunts this land has not completely vanished, Link. I shall depart after enjoying Lulu's voice a bit longer. I think the gods can permit that. Yeah. Is every wise person a sick perv in this world? I swear. Anyway, I think now that we have finished off Gyorg, barely, but we still did, we're going to end this off here. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we're going to be checking on Lulu and turning in the remaining stray fairies. See you guys then.